guys, it's Michael Valentino from Crusader Caravans in Campbellfield, Victoria. Today, in one of our tutorial videos, we're going to be showing you how to maintain, clean, and actually utilise the Dometic European windows. There's a few different variants of the Moby called Dometic windows. Some of them will have the magnetic strip, some of them will have the latches. Most principles apply to all of the windows, but just the general cleaning tips and stuff will apply across the range of the windows. So first things first, we're going to show you how to operate the window. So what I like here is, although there's two handles, I still like with that magnetic strip to operate it with two hands, just so you haven't got that jarring effect. So two hands, click, that is full blockout. We're going to have night time in the caravan now, and then we pull it down. That is our fly screen. You can have it halfway, half up, whatever you like as far as your usage of the windows, but something that's really important is when you disengage the bottom from the top, see that it wants to spring up, especially with the magnetic strip windows. We want to make sure we keep one hand on it and then put it back nice and easy, just so that way we're not going to have that spring effect. Dometic are pretty good with their warranty, but as far as the window itself, you want to be able to protect it and make sure that you look after your products. You don't want to make sure that you're doing anything to impact the life of the product. So if you do the soft release, you're going to have a little bit more time with your product rather than diminishing its life. So to operate the window, to actually open the window, some of the windows will have releasing clips, like a locking clip on the side, so you can put it to any position. But to actually operate the struts on both windows is a trick to it. So what we want to do is we want to push this out. When it clicks, that is the trick. When it clicks, let it go. Not before the click, not after the click, but on the click. So 1, 2, 3. That is the 3-stage locking system of the strut. Most windows, unless it's the tiny little bunk windows, will have a 3-stage click system. Now, to release the window, this is a really important part. We don't grab the window, we don't try and pull it in. We push the window past the clip, like so, and then back. Now, you'll notice this window can come back 100 times. It's not going to impact the perspex or any issue as far as the actual glazing of the window, because it's just hitting rubber. It's hitting a nice soft sealing rubber here. If you operate the window like so, push out and click down like so, and then the wind grabs him, or a little one runs up past and flicks the window trying to play Tiggy, you're going to crack all the perspex in here. These perspex can run anywhere between $200 to $450. So we really don't want to do that, and the operation to take them out can be a bit of a headache too, especially if you haven't got the right equipment. So what you want to do is, when these are all open, we leave them open like so. That's it, done. If the wind grabs him and pushes back, all it's going to do is hit the rubber and it's not going to cause a problem. Now, if you want to be able to have a bit of security at night, and you've got this down for instance, and you still want to be able to make sure that no one or no animals or anything like that can impact your sleep, as far as breaking into your windows go, all you're going to do is there's a little groove just in here. Now, the magnetic strip windows do not have this groove. The magnetic strip windows have those dial clips, so you can then push it out, tighten him up, and that'll be that sort of locking semi-position. For these windows, they've got a fixed locking point on them, with these little grooves cut into the window frames. So we line up that groove, we click that across, same on the other side. So there's no little grooves up here or the bottom. So now we've got proper security, we've got airflow, and then that's not going to be, as far as security measures, it's a lot safer as far as sleeping, especially if you're free camping. So travel position, this is something we get asked all the time. How do I have my windows when I travel? It's hot, I want to block the heat out. Now, window open like this, so we can see out always, including the hatches. That's how we run them. So we can see out, we pull this tight all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Nothing's going to be sucked, nothing's going to be pulled, nothing's going to come through the window. All easy going. That is how we want you to travel, that's how we want you to drive. If you do this and you start driving, it'll start to pressurize and bow this out. And over a period of time, it's going to weaken that tension, and then we're going to have needing to replace the actual the framework here, and that's not something we particularly want to do, especially if the van's only 2-3 years old. Now, cleaning, that's something we get asked all the time. What do I clean this with? So personally for me, when I'm cleaning a caravan for pre-delivery, the actual window frame itself works really well with just some soapy water, something that has some detergent effect to it, just to take off any scuffs or dirt or anything like that. It's really handy for that. The metal rails here, the struts, the perspex. So what is really important with the perspex is when we clean the windows, just so we don't get that streaky effect, we don't use soapy water, we don't use anything that can cause a bit of a scratch to it. We use straight methylated spirits and we clean it with a microfiber cloth. Nothing with an edge, so nothing that has a coarse edge to it. We want something that is a nice, soft, fluffy microfiber, typically. Normally what we would suggest is wash the whole caravan down with some soapy water on the outside. So we're going to use some car wash. Just wash them down, foam, Canon, whatever you like. Do not use a broom or anything that can cause an up and down scratch motion on the windows. Otherwise you'll have to use a light cutters to be able to remove them. But we like to be able to give it a nice good detergent, nice good clean, take all that grime off, especially any little bugs or anything. And then after it's dried, come back with a microfiber, spray the window up with some methylated spirits and give it a proper clean. If you want to remove all of the bugs and stuff, the sort of all the creepy crawlers that fall in here, all we're going to do, because there's no fixing points on this window, we put two hands in here and we pull like so. And then what we can do is we can take this frame off the caravan. And then what you can do if you'd like is you can pull up here like so. You click it into place and you can wipe this whole back section just in here. Same just here. You can wipe all this here nicely. We're going to take it very easy here. We don't want to bow it out of its frame. You can see the rollers on the back here. It's not something that it's going to particularly like over a period of time. So just here, very, very light, very, very light, and we're just going to look after it. Now, to put this back on, you'll notice here on the wall, we've got these little snap clips just here throughout the window. So all you got to do is a little bit of a karate motion here. And what we do is we line these clips back up like so. So I can feel that that's back up. Now, with a bit of force, we pop, pop, and then all I'm doing is running my hands along the window. Is it flush to the wall? So here I can feel it's still bowed, and we just pop him back on. Any questions or queries, please feel free to email me at michael@crusadermelbourne.com. Please leave any suggestions for upcoming videos in the comment section below. Please subscribe, and if you have any queries, questions at all, please call us on 9359 2938. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like and subscribe.